Good morning, my viewers. Today's a big day for me. I'm replacing the front door because it is in bad shape. Allow me to show you. I've shown this door on my channel a few different times. Currently, this door is a 32-inch door, but I'm replacing it with a 36-inch because I want to be able to get larger appliances in this trailer. Larger refrigerator, washer, dryer, things like that. There's problems here that has to be overcome, okay, before I start mounting any new doors. This floor here has to be patched, okay, right in here. And there's some things here that need to be addressed, which I'm about to do. And of course, as usual, there's a safe way of doing things, and then there's a way of not doing it safe. Well, I'm going to do things safe. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some scaffolding right here at my front door because I have no steps. That way I can walk in and out and work a lot freer, not having to jump in and out of the trailer while I'm working on this door frame. So the power of YouTube, I am going to place the scaffolding right now. And there it is. There's scaffolding. So now my next step is to remove the old mobile home door. Mobile home doors are probably the easiest to remove and install. All you really have to do is remove the old screws that's holding the mobile home door in place. Now for the next trick is in getting this frame set up for the new door. Some of the pieces here are going to have to be replaced or repaired. So let's take note of all the things that has to be done here. Down here, this base plate has to be definitely replaced. We're good up to this point here, but this part of it has to be replaced. And of course the subfloor right here at the doorway has to be replaced. Here's another base plate right here that has to be cut out and replaced. Now up here, okay, see this stud at first glance looks like it's okay, but then when you really look at it, you know, where it fastens to the door, it's, you know, I'm seeing some problems right in here, okay, some rot. Now also here on this header, okay, see, if you look at the header, just looking at it from the inside, it looks good. But then this, see, but this part of the header, where the screws actually fastened to the door, it's gone. You know, this, see, it's rotted out. Got to replace that. So I got to so that means I have to take this entire header out of there to fix that. So I think the first thing I'm going to do here is work on the floor section. So I'm going to start cutting out some of the stuff. Gone. Okay, what I'm going to do here is pretty much like what I did on the other door. This looks like the best spot. Most time I'm going to mark an arrow going outside. That way I know. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking, well, this probably, I think, I've got to figure out now where that wood rot ends on this floor here. Oh, geez, it just goes on there. But, okay, I think right here is good. Just kind of split the difference. And, kind of figure out where the door is here, and there we go. Okay, so okay, right there. Okay, so here, take my pencil. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Still need to get another camera when I can afford it. And there. So, I marked where I need to cut. Plug it in here. Just going to use my circular saw here. And you just plunge cut first. Okay, here we go. Another plunge cut. Saw took off on me a little bit there. Alright, try this one. because I know how this roll. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, because I know how this stuff goes. I'm going to cut this up in smaller pieces. Okay. Let's see. Talking. Alright. Yeah. Hopefully that'll make it easier to pull these pieces out. Alright, now let's see if I can pick this stuff out of there easy enough. Whew. Got some screws or nails or something, but yeah, here, it's easy enough. Okay. Good. Wow, that's in there. Wow. Yeah, some of the stuff could be all, still be challenging here. Alright. Tough stuff. Whew, over here maybe. I don't ever want to hear people say how cheap mobile homes are built. Whew. not easy. Look at all them staples. That is something. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean up, get all the staples and nails and screws and everything else out of there, and frame it up. Get it ready to put the patch in. There it is. I went ahead and did some framing here, so now I can put a piece of plywood in there and see if the piece I got fits. Wrong way. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do a little cutting here, but you know, let's see. Oh gosh. Okay. That's fine. Yes. Let's see. So, according to this, I'm very close, but I'm going to have to cut this plywood just a smear. Okay, well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got. They don't fit now. Let's see. What's going on here? Let's see. There, perfect. Here it is. Ta-da! It's in there. Now I just gotta screw it down, which I'll go ahead and just do that off camera. Okay. So my next step here is I'm going to remove this stud right here, because this is the side that I have to move 4 inches out so that I can accommodate the larger door, and of course we're going to remove that header. Now this stud here that this electric box is connected to, I'm going to leave in here right now. I mean, it's in good shape, so I'll leave it right there. So let's see, I'll leave the camera rolling while I remove what I'm going to remove. Now I just got to get it ready for framing. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some nails and cut them and things like that off camera. So yeah, you got me. I did a little more than simply pulled out the nails and screws and things. I put in the stud that you see on the left side. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using my tin snips to cut the aluminum siding to the new size, to the new opening. That was, was kind of easy in some places, or somehow it really was a tussle in some spots of this job, but I got it done. It's almost embarrassing though how difficult it was cutting in aluminum with these tin snips. Usually, I mean, even regular sheet metal for duct isn't that difficult for me, but I don't know what it was with this aluminum siding. It's just a bear for me to cut. Okay, now I'm going to try to dry fit this door, okay, just to make sure it's going to fit. Let's see. There. Cut, I think. Oh. Hold on now. Still got this to cut. That ain't right yet. Yeah, so after I finally dry fitted the door in place, which took some adjusting and things like that, I didn't want to pull it back out of the hole because it was difficult for me to get it in there just right. So I went ahead and started putting the permagum into place while the door was just is hanging there, so that it'd be a lot easier for me to get permagum in there. Permagum's kind of a funny thing. I mean, it almost sticks to everything but where you want it to stick. So you kind of have to, mold it around places where you want it and all that. And so it did take some doing. And then I went ahead and started putting in the screws, which no big deal there, really. But there's a whole bunch of screws that you have to put in these mobile home doors, and rightfully so. I mean, they have to be held in right, and tight. Just so darn many of them. And then I didn't use the screws that the mobile home parts house really recommends, because I don't really like the way that they allow moisture. So what I used was some roofing screws that have a washer backing, so that you can it just makes it a lot more watertight. Thank you very much for watching. You don't have to like it, but I appreciate if you subscribe and comment. And so, here I am at the end of the day, ready to go back home. Got the patch in for the floor, and got some new studs up, got a new header right here, okay? And I got a door that works.